Thanks for checking out Into the Light today. We're in John chapter 9. Have you ever thought about the purpose for the miracles that Jesus and the apostles performed? Well, the primary purpose, we're told in the book of Hebrews chapter 2, as well as other places, that the miracles confirmed that Jesus and his apostles were sent from God, that you could trust what they had to say. But there were some other purposes as well. I want you to notice in John chapter 9, beginning in verse 1, as he passed by, he saw a man blind from birth, and his disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" Jesus answered, "It was not that this man sinned or his parents, but that the works of God might be displayed in him. We must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world." Having said these things, he spat on the ground and made mud with the saliva. Then he anointed the man's eyes with the mud and said to him, "Go wash in the pool of Siloam," which means sent. So he went and washed and came back seeing. They said, "Well, why is this man born blind?" And Jesus said, "So that the works of God might be displayed in him." And so it was to show to him and to the world what God can do and what God wants to do for people. He didn't just open his physical eyes, he opened his spiritual eyes. As you get to the end of John chapter 9, and in verse 35, the man had been grilled by the Pharisees. "Who did this to you? How are you seeing now?" And he told them over and over again it was Jesus, but they didn't want to believe him, so they threw him out of the synagogue. And in verse 35, Jesus says to him, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" He answered, "And who is he, sir, that I may believe in him?" Jesus said to him, "You have seen him, and it is he who is speaking to you." He said, "Lord, I believe." And he worshipped him. Jesus said, "For judgment I came into this world, that those who do not see may see, and those who see may become blind." Some of the Pharisees near him heard these things and said to him, "Are we also blind?" Jesus said to them, "If you were blind, you would have no guilt. But now that you say, 'We see,' your guilt remains." And so Jesus was telling him, it was not just about your physical eyes. I wanted you to see me. I wanted you to believe in me. And so part of this miracle of Jesus healing the blind man is to say to all of us, I can open your eyes. And you say, "Well, I'm not blind." But spiritually, we have all been blind at one point. And those of you that know Jesus know that he can open your eyes to a wonderful world, to a wonderful relationship with God. But some of you, maybe you haven't experienced that. Maybe you're still seeking that. Jesus can open your eyes today and open your eyes to a world of life and light and hope. Can we help you see Jesus? We hope that you'll contact us.